'Cause it's a cold game.
Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Rams. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On 3rd down, here's Williams. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Fields this one at the 3, and he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At the long 14-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. No run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush to passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. So he looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 32 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Firing quickly out line, Daniels. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity on the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll go play action. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Case, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Davante Adams, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and short.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
The Rams are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Oh, and it's a fake puncher with the football. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Trying to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be right up against that line that they need and make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
Daniels now. It's caught by McLaurin. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Daniels coming back after that pick. That one's complete, right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Across midfield at the 45. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Throwing now off the play action. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And they are set up excellent lead. This is down to the 18. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Up in the gut they go with Williams. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. So we're through one. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Now the Rams trying for the field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
70, take the 60, take the 60.
Starting on the ground team, Kronsky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Viking 18.
Now Daniels off the play action. Connects on the crosser. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. He won't be able to take it all the way. Got close though, out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Gibson here from the gun. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Washington.
To number 88.
The Commanders now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Here's Chukion to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
70 Timberwolves, Dragon 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's completed right side. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Now run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt jukes away from 1. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels from the pistol. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 28, Rams 10.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. Has it in close. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Rocco 80.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. Not at the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Go.
Throw here. 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Throw caught at the 6. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Shut up. Check go.
Williams. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Rams fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this, Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Commanders looking at first and 10. Merritt gets it from the gun. They'll cobble together a yard there. That's tackle made by Cody Turner.
Okay, that's a run that's hard hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves.
They're going to run again here with Kronsky Merritt. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and 1, Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get it. Ready.
1st and goal. Kronsky Merritt. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
The kicker on for the
Okay,
point.
we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive.
Get your money up. I put money down.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll work against the blitz. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. First time this game they've looked to him. So second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready? Check go.
He's back to throw. Nakua here, he's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Give it to Krosky-Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. They've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Man in motion, headed right.
Ready, ready.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Darius Williams for the INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of it. The effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Ready? Rocco 80.
On the handoff, it's Corum. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And they take this in for the score. The Rams start their second half with some needed points.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Again, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score it with his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams make it an 11-point ball game.
Rams 24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Hawk 70.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Come on. Hit. Tap to 60. Tap to 60. Go.
Going to the ground again on first. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Back to the line they come. Second down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Got his target. That's Lane. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid third down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Cougar 19.
Daniels now on first down. Into the hands of his running back, Kronsky-Merritt. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Kronsky-Merritt straight ahead. And this is near the first down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. Third down and the 29.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Tighten up.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cox, this is lead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Nice. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Running right, this is Prosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready?
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Williams. Fights his way through a tackle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now here he goes on the boot. This one falls incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now it's Williams. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got it at the 6. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Panther 60. Let's go now. Go.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
At the Commanders' 2-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Back now, pressure coming. Finds a man, right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Ron. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, here we go. Huge play for the Rams, going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He has it! And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Commanders 38, Rams 30.
After that score, and the kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Man in motion here. That's incomplete left side.
To go 3 now. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, man, Bailey has it. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Daniels. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Third and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I'd do it for you.
All set now. First and 10.
Ready?
Putting the tight end in motion.
70.
On first down, here's Daniels. Connecting on the slant. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Go!
Sending a receiver
19
left.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
Daniels setting up the play action. Complete out to the right. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Daniels going to keep it. And he takes this down close up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
19, 18,
Running back sets in motion.
Ready?
They're going play action. Buying some time right. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Rams 30.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Cougar 19, go!
They'll throw to begin this drive. The left side taken in by Adams. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
To the air on third and long. It's the 2-minute warning. happening here in L.A. Rams trail by 15. Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Let's go now.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready? Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's complete right side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him the second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. King, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Go.
From the gun, runs for Koski Merritt. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
18 rattle. 18 rattle.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
52, Rams 30.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw. Screen here for Williams. Crosses midfield, still going. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And it brings up an L.A. first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going now on first down. He completes it in traffic. And this one does not go far. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 6 coming up here. Sticking to the air here. Connects on the crosser. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, LA! The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Hey, in this situation, why not? So I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here. One final shot here. And he's going to cross the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Now, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
On the set.
This will be the final play of the game.
60. 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded.